The Social Justice League started with informal organizations between Elizabeth and I and other lawyer friends that we have in our network, where we used to talk about some of the problems we were observing in our community, starting with cases of gender-based violence, cases of cultural and patriarchal norms that to us looked like they were not as accommodative to women who were interested in having good governance structures in their communities. And with that, we felt the need to start an organization that will curate interventions that will be intentional to women and also to persons with disability and other people in the community that we felt were vulnerable.
Much as there are many organizations trying to push for women to participate in politics, and they have succeeded because we have seen a rise in the number of women who are actually interested in joining politics. But now we want to look at the grassroots level because these are the voters. So if you notice in 2022, there was a really high number of young people who actually vied for political seats. But then when you look at the voters, there were less young people who voted.
Psychosocial support as a component of this project has the potential of bringing these women together while they share their story and receive psychosocial support. They can also build coalitions that can spill over up to 2027 in the next general election. And these coalitions will be a source of them raising funds to vie for political seats. It will be a way for them to mentor other young people to navigate the political landscape of Kenya and come up with strong ideas and structures that they want to put forward in their bid for political participation.
If you notice, rural areas are very patriarchal, so this plays a role. So we want to look at Kiambu, Homabay, Bomet, Samburu. Are the issues similar or are they different? Because as you know, Kenya has many tribes. So there are different elements to this campaign and we're excited to see where it will.
In the last elections, 2017-2022, there has been a rising trend of having voters being apathetic, and this has also spilled over with political participation. Youth in this country are growing disinterested in politics and governance in general. We also saw some other challenges facing youth, being campaign financing. They simply did not have the resources to vie for elections or to vie for political seats. And we felt we can have interventions where we see how we can assist these young women to lobby for funding for their campaigns, to overcome challenges of violence, to overcome patriarchal and cultural practices that seem to be detrimental to their interests. And we felt with the large population of youth, why not work with them, young women, to understand and to appreciate that they can be the change they want to see in this country.
The main thing for us is having these voices because there are things that they experienced that they haven't had an opportunity to share. So for them to have this space to share their voices, and also on the other side for us to be able to give them a platform to also get psychosocial support, because this is a very huge element for them. There are very many women who actually left the social media space because of things like technology facilitated gender-based violence. So we need to discuss these issues and people need to know, so that then now when you come to 2027, the women who are coming in understand what is actually on the ground and not just an idea.
We are calling it the Young Women in Politics 50-50 campaign.